Anthologies can be hard to pull off. You have to develop the character, get to the action, and tell a story along with other components all within a short amount of time to keep the viewer entertained. You have ones that contain a series of movies and shows. Some have a central story surrounded by smaller ones, and there are anthologies that are just random. So here are five anthologies that you may or may not like. Now, these are not in order from like best to least like. These are just five random movies and shows that I want to mention. Starting off with XX, and it's not the XX you're thinking about. Okay. It involves four short stories directed by four different women. They're all random. There's no theme. My favorite one is The Box. It's titled The Box. So it's about a boy riding on the train with his family. A man with a box sits down next to him. He got like some stuff going on with his face. The boy asks him what's in the box, and the man shows him. Now, when the man shows him, the boy's face goes blank. I mean, like there's no emotion or anything in it, and it just progressively gets worse throughout the episode. And you're trying to figure out like what in the hell does boy see? Like what did he see in his box to make him start acting the way he's acting? It's really good. Like I said, it's available on Hulu. Tales from the Hood. Now there are three separate Tales from the Hood stories, or there are three separate Tales from the Hood movies, but the one I'm referring to is the 1995 Tales from the Hood, and they also have a theme that is based on the problem concepts that affect the Black community. Now the main story in this one is about three drug dealers that go to a funeral home because the owner said that he found some drugs in the alley. And as they were going to retrieve these drugs, they seen bodies around the building, and he would tell them stories about the bodies. Now, my favorite story in this movie is the dolls, because those were the creepiest ones in the movie to me. Like just knowing that there was this photo of these dolls would pop out of this picture, and killing people, like still to this day, like freaks me out a little bit. The Into the Dark series is a collection of movies. So back in 2018, Hulu had introduced the Into the Dark series. It's produced by Blumhouse. I think it's Blumhouse, right? So it's produced by Blumhouse, and how they did it is they started on Halloween 2018, and every month they released a movie, but it was themed to whatever holiday that month held. So like for example, the first one was Halloween, the second one was Thanksgiving, then you had Christmas, New Year's, what was in February, Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, so on and so forth. So you get it, right? Every month there was, so you have like a collection of stuff. You have your slasher, you got possession, you got psychological. So you have an array of different themes that you can watch, and they're all movies. So it's not like TV show. You don't have to worry about sitting through seasons of stuff. You just pick a movie and get to watching. I think my favorite one that I've seen out of these were probably the Pookie ones, just because it was like this doll possessing people. It was a little insane. Number 4 is the Mortuary Collection. It's a Shudder exclusive, or Shudder original. It's about a girl named Sam who goes to a mortuary where she meets the mortician named Montgomery Dark. He tells her all these twisted stories about the town's history. Has comedy, has gore, you got some body horror in it. Got a little like some grotesque visuals. Overall, and it reminded me of Tales from the Hood. It was very, very similar, especially when you see the end. If you watch it and you watch the end, it reminds you of Tales from the Hood. And the last one on the list is Nightmare Cinema. I also caught this one on Shudder. It's about 5 strangers who come across an abandoned movie theater, and for some reason, I don't know why they walk into it, but they do. They walk into it, and they watch their fear play out on the big screen. And as this is happening, not realizing the projectionist is feeding off of their soul. Now, this one felt like it had a little bit of everything in it. Once again, the common theme was the projectionist feeding off of the souls of their fear. And you have slasher. You got like a campy slasher story. There's a possession story. You got some real gory stuff. Like a lot of it was gory. You got some psychological. You got some body horror. So you get like a little tidbit of everything in Nightmare Cinema. So yeah, that's my 5 anthologies you may or may not like. Drop a comment. Let me know if you've seen these or if you plan on watching these. What are some of your favorite anthologies? Do you have any that you recommend? Yeah, drop a comment. And if you like the show, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you dislike the episode, double tap the dislike button. And until next time, take it easy.